Behaviour.
But they can't be me, so dirty and stinky, you know. She was crazy. They're goddesses. You can't tell me what to do. You saw her.
Sure.
That woman was actually too big for a boot. Pretty goddamn evidence. Get off my back. Okay?
We're very happy and very excited to have Pooja Mishra with us. So I was just posting something about you yesterday, like about your viral clip, and then this is happening today. And during this lockdown period, there is not even a single social media content creator, not even a single influencer who has not made a video on you. You've actually broken borders because some of the biggest meme accounts, some of the biggest social media content creators of the US, even of France, have been posting your videos and making memes about it and have been using it in very, very creative ways. So how does it feel? Like, after, that clip is almost 9 years old now.
8 years, 9 years. Well, it feels great because whatever happened long time ago, but people still are going back and watching it and impersonating it and sending me the clips. I find it very exciting and sweet. And it is a surprise. I think never in the history of television has any clip gone viral after 8 years of it being shot and shown.
And not only viral, but viral in this
really
way that even like, it's in almost all genres. Like, there is not even a single genre in which that clip has not been used. Whether it's to make fun of Donald Trump or whether it's to make some really funny TikToks. And like, TikToks has actually just blown it out of proportion because you have so many TikTokers who are making your videos and just impersonating you. So how does that impersonation of you feel like? Like, do you like people impersonating you, or do you find it offensive?
What is this behavior?
You do not tell me what to do. You do not tell me what to do. Or what?
You don't tell me what to do.
Do you want it?
Because you're asking for it. You're dying for it. Get off my back.
Well, there's a big difference between trolling and impersonating. Impersonating is flattery. And of course, I feel very flattered when I see somebody saying my lines and sending it to me, and I post it and they feel so happy, you know. So I'm secure in my own skin. They can impersonate me, but they can't be me. I know that.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with it. I'm cool with the impersonation. But the trolling is another subject altogether, which is irritating, which I don't enjoy at all.
Okay. I have to admit that fact that I almost say your catchline almost every day, once or twice, like minimum, like either to my friends. We just talk in the way that you talk. So, do you also, do you have this sort of camaraderie with your friends where they also like impersonate you and like do the whole sort of, you do not tell me what to do sort of like?
You don't tell me what to do.
I can tell you what to do.
You do not tell me what to do.
You do not tell me what to do.
Not at all, actually. Friends with this lockdown, there are hardly any friends really who I'm in touch with very regularly. It's my mother and my brother back home. They don't even know about the clip having gone viral. They're that indifferent towards it. They don't even know that the clip has gone viral, you know. But yes, given a chance, I would like to have some fun with it because it's all just really a whole load of fun. Everybody's having fun. There's become a Pooja Mishra style of talking, which is interesting and it's fun.
Yeah.
So it's cool. I'm good with it.
So let's talk about the clip in particular, which has just gone so viral. So do you know ये rag किसका है?
पिंक कपड़ा किसने रखा?
ये मेरा काम नहीं है। वो पता नहीं।
वो
मैंने रखा उधर। मुझे किसी ने दिया रखने को।
पिंक।
वो पता नहीं।
पिंक।
वो पता नहीं।
पिंक।
वो पता नहीं।
Well, I don't know. I came into the kitchen later. In the kitchen, there was Shonali, Mandeep, Vida. All these people were cooking. So, उन्हीं में से किसी का rag है, you know, because मेरा तो definitely नहीं है, क्योंकि इतना गंदा rag मैं रखूंगी नहीं. पर इन्हीं लड़कियों ने जो मेरे पहले cooking कर रही थी, they had only used the rag and made it so dirty and stinky, you know. So basically, it was one of the girls.
Yeah. So this is really not your rag.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, why do you think that Mandeep was so obsessed with the rag? Like, this is a 3.5-minute clip in which 1.5 minutes is just about her saying ये rag किसका है, ये rag किसका है, ये rag किसका है.
वो अपने अपने respective rights. April नहीं.
वो चावल के पड़ेगा वो
नहीं. कल से याद रखना because अपने अपने rags होना है. इसको याद नहीं है अगर ये इसका rag है. तो ये rag तो सफाई नहीं की है. तो यूज़ नहीं किया है.
So what do you think was the obsession with this rag? And did that make you
Well, I
angry?
don't know what was the obsession with it. No, why would it make me angry? I just found it to be a stinky piece of cloth which was just lying in some corner of the kitchen, you know. I wouldn't hype it up to be the Kohinoor diamond the way it is getting hyped. It was just a stinky little piece of cloth, not the Kohinoor diamond.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And Mandeep might have been obsessed about it because Mandeep was a space cadet. She was crazy, you know. She was in her own world half of the time.
Okay.
But she's a very sweet girl. We are friends. We've been in touch. She's in New York right now. But she was happy doing her thing.
Okay. So what is actually that made you snap? Was it Sonali that you knew it was Sonali's rag, or like what was it that made you snap? Because there is a point in the video where Sonali says that I have not used this rag, and then you suddenly start just beating the wiper.
तो ये
मैंने
rag
तो सफाई नहीं की है, तो यूज तो नहीं किया है.
देखते हैं इसमें कितना.
So was it that moment?
No, the rag was much earlier. I went into the kitchen to make a sandwich or something. So I just saw the rag there, and then I said, "What is this rag?" And then this Shonali and all kept on coming and, you know, taunting me, and they were just misbehaving, irritating me. So the bin thing happened, then the broom was broken.
Yeah.
So the rag was a lot earlier in the show.
Yeah.
You know, just when I entered the kitchen, I
Yeah.
spoken about the rag. Yeah.
And this is a question that has been asked a lot, and even me and a lot of my friends are curious that why were you using a wiper to broom the floor?
Well, I was using a wiper because that was all that was available inside Big Boss's house, you know, because these girls had dirtied the whole kitchen, you know, stinky little rags, spilled everything on the floor. They were cooking, they're goddesses, they get to cook. I don't even get to cook. If you've seen the episode,
Yeah.
they weren't letting me cook.
Yeah.
They kept on telling me, come after 15 minutes, come after 15 minutes. You can't do that. You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
You don't tell me,
Tell me
what
what
to do.
You don't tell me what to do.
I can tell you what
You
to do.
do not
No,
tell
yes,
me what to
Pooja, आप
do.
dustbin नहीं
You
कर
do not
सकते.
tell me what to do.
Or what? Are you going to hit me?
Do you want it?
I don't
Because
want
you're
to.
asking for it. You're dying for it. Get off my back. Got it?
So like this line especially, like each and every line, when you get angry, finally once you start speaking and you say, you don't tell me what to do, you do not tell me what to do, you do not tell me what to do.
What to do.
So was it impromptu, or have you said these lines before?
Well, it was impromptu. It was totally so. It was somebody is writing the Vipers here today with us to tell his part of the story.
Yeah, definitely. That's what we want to
The
know.
Vipers part
The
of the
Viper
story.
story, the dustbin story, and definitely ये rag किसका है. Especially like, do you want it? Because you're asking for it, you're dying for it, is something that is just sensational, and the way you say it, the way you like pronounce each and every word in that whole sort of phrase is just amazing, and that is what has actually captured the sort of like the content creators' vision and
Imagination.
Yeah, the imagination.
Yeah.
So, like, what was going through your mind when you just said it, or is this just the sass that you have in your general lifestyle as well?
I was obviously very, very irritated when I said those lines.
I use these words. Yes, I did.
I was really irritated.
Yeah.
So, it's something that I said out of sheer irritation and boiling point had reached.
Yeah.
So, it's something that I said when I was on the brink of being agitated to the core. So, it's something that I do say when somebody irritates to that level. You know, but of course, I've changed a lot. I've calmed down a lot. And, logically. But when somebody has been pushed to the brink of anger or irritation, that's when the person said these things. That's that you're asking for it, you're dying for it. All that was because she was constantly again coming and irritating, again and again coming and irritating.
Yeah.
You saw her
Yeah.
when I kicked the bin.
No, but
You can't kick the as if she's the queen of the castle. something.
No, but here I'm talking about the way you said it. Like, there's a lot of sass, there's a lot of bitchiness in it, there's a lot of sort of like a lot of style in it, in the way you say it. So, like, is that something that's how you generally are?
No, not really. But yeah, I was being sarcastic and I was being upfront, the way I usually am. But today, when I look back in retrospect, I find it hilarious. At that time, it seemed very right to be saying those things to her because that woman was acting too big for a boot. It's pretty goddamn evident, you know.
So, do you also believe that because of this lockdown and because of the situation in the world, people are more able to relate to this clip?
Yeah, I guess so, because they're also being suffocated, you know, by the lockdown, and irritation levels are higher than usual. So I think seeing this, they can totally relate to the irritability of the scene and of the situation.
So,
Sonali used wrong English. Yeah, it's wrong English. What is this behavior, Pooja? Is wrong English. Why are you behaving like this, Pooja? Is probably better English. Yeah.
So,
English is wrong. I know. I agree. Yusuf, One Life. I agree with you.
would you do something like Big Boss again? And what are your plans for the future? Like, what are you currently planning to do? And what is something people would like to know?
Well, I would go on Big Boss as a guest, you know, how they call guests, to sort of review what's going on, summarize what's going on, to give their opinion.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that as a guest. And what am I up to? I'm up to a podcast. I'm starting a podcast, you know, which is going to be Spotify and iTunes.
What is the podcast going to be about? What are you basically going to talk about in the podcast?
It's going to be called What is This Behavior, Pooja?
Pooja, what is this behavior?
We're going to be talking about a lot of current affairs. We're going to be talking about what's going on in the industry, what's up, you know, just talking in general, voicing opinions. And the Viper in the background has got everybody's attention.
Yeah, like, I'm telling you, people are just obsessed with that clip. Like, I've been telling you that I almost do that sort of imitation of you almost every day with my friends. So if it is possible for you, can you just say the entire line for all the viewers and everyone? Everyone wants to hear you say that entire line.
Will you be saying the Sonali bit?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so start.
What is this behavior, Pooja?
I kicked it by mistake.
So you can't kick it by mistake.
Pick it up if it bothers you.
No, I will not pick it up. You will pick it up.
You don't tell me what to do.
I can tell you what to do.
You do not tell me what to do.
I can tell you what.
You do not tell me what to do.
Or what? You're going to hit?
Yeah, you're dying for it. You're asking for it. Get off my back. Okay?
Thank you so much. I think it was a great pleasure having you, and just to hear this live from you has just made my day. And I wish you all the best and all the happiness in the world. And we would love to see, like, after 9 years, maybe you do an imitation of this post, maybe on your Instagram handle, and just put it so that it just brings back a lot of moments.
Yeah, many people have been telling me to do that.
Yeah.
And I am planning to, but you know, like, I'm a little lazy. When I'm in the mood or something, then I'll do it. So yeah, I am planning to do that. Many people have been telling me that you should do your own impersonation and put it, like, in today's day and age, after 9 years, what's the response?
Yeah. So even if you can do it with your mother or your brother, just like one of them playing Sonali or whatever, that would be great.
Yeah, I'd probably think of doing that.
And hope this lockdown ends soon and everyone stays safe and we are able to come out of this stronger.
Yeah, 100%. I'm with you there.
Yes.
Great. So thank you so much for having me on your live, and it was fun talking to you. You're so sweet and polite and kind. I'm touched by all the sweet things you said. And let's just see what I spring at you guys.
We are all very excited to what you bring to the world next. Thank you so much.
So thank you. Take care, guys, and let's stay connected. Okay?